Like the training for stunts was playing ping pong with swords. It was surprisingly not as hard as I thought it was going to be.
The TV format is one of the things that I love the most because it gives us time and space to tell the whole story of the book, The Lightning Thief, in a way that's a little more true to what I wrote. That I think is what the fans have been waiting for. And it's just so great that I can finally tell all the readers over the years, this is it. This is the adaptation you've been wanting and waiting for. It was written for my son as a bedtime story 20 years ago, before these guys were born. And so it needed a little bit of tweaking and thinking about, and all the questions that my fans have been asking me over the years, like, why is this way? Or why does this person do that? Those are things that I can put in this version. And I think that the fans will find new stuff that they weren't expecting that's also exciting.
It actually felt like I was being told a story from someone who had lived it. Just like the way it was written. It was masterful.
My friend Oliver came to school and he told me I had to read this book. And so my bus stop is next to a bookshop, and I got the book, The Lightning Thief. And I came to school and I started reading it, and I loved it. And then pretty soon my whole class started reading it, so at recess and lunch every day, we just read Percy Jackson.
I was in New York doing something when I got the audition, and I was like, I'm not booking this. Like, this is like for someone else. Like, this is such an iconic role. I get like a call back. It wasn't just a new audition, like there was new sides attached. And I was like, oh my God, they know who I am. And I sent in a call back, and I went up to the chemistry reads, and I got to meet everybody there. The entire audition process was so much fun.
To be able to see them sort of gel as a team and bring such skill into everything they do, it is so gratifying. I couldn't be prouder of them. They've done such a fantastic job.
Look, I didn't want to be a half-blood. Being a half-blood is dangerous. It's scary. Most of the time, it gets you killed. If you think you might be one of us, my advice is turn away while you still can.
You know, we learned a lot of stunts and things. It took, I think, like a month that we've, had to go to like this huge dome thing kind of, and make sure that we know what we're doing, that when we get into the process of filming, that we were already like, oh yeah, we know what to do. It wasn't like, oh, this is so hard. It was like, they were encouraging us, like we were having fun and we were laughing, we had breaks. We would play ping pong and things, yeah. But we wouldn't even use the table. We would just throw it across the room, literally. So yeah, it was fun.
I learned how to walk like a goat. I do that pretty much every day on set, in conjunction with the vis effects that I wear. And it's gotten to the point where just out in public, I'll be walking on my toes like a goat, and I have to like consciously put my heel down on the ground when I'm walking.
Believe whatever lie your mom or dad told you about your birth. Try to live a normal life. Because once you know what you are, they'll sense it too. And they'll come for you. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Getting to see the volume stage, that was rad. That was so cool. Like, I still can't really wrap my head around it. They showed us a demonstration, like what the inside of a Star Destroyer would look like. It was so cool. Like, I saw a stormtrooper walk in front of me on a screen.
Industrial Light and Magic has been just such a great partner. This is beyond cutting edge. The stuff that we're using that was first piloted in The Mandalorian and then in the other Star Wars and Marvel shows. And to be able to sort of have that as our playground and to have the next generation of that technology to draw on, it's game-changing what we can do with it. To see it come to life in a way that I could never do myself, with so many great people behind the scenes is really amazing.